Hey guys, today I'm going to be covering Water Summoners Road 5, but instead of just posting a video where I clear and absolutely say nothing, this time I'm going to provide a voiceover for my weaker viewers so that they understand what the hell are my units doing, why are they in this column, how they function with each other, what's the purpose, and I'm going to teach you that today. So before we begin, I need to first explain the mechanics. So this boss mainly does magic damage, okay? And the mobs are called Scylla, S-C-Y-L-L-A. And what they do is you can only damage one at a time, but each of them buffs magic damage of the boss of that stage. So you need to kill them to make sure you don't take as much magic damage as you should be. So you might be thinking, oh no, my comp has not enough arts gen. Well, that's wrong. Because I have Ainz to provide me with arts, and then I have Liza to lower the EQ cooldown of my art gen equipments. I also am running equipments that will be helping me in my defense, and I have equipments that will be cleansing the freeze so that I can TA with my Miranda whenever I want. I also have EQCT for Miranda's true weapon so that every time I need it, I can use it immediately. I also have Charlotte's Pure Ruffles and Testament I'm running in this video so that I can reduce the magic res to make sure that I'm reaching the thresholds when I want to. So I'm going to be playing it now, and I'm going to be showing you how I clear it. So I do hope you guys can learn some tips from this video, because I do think that not talking is probably a bit boring, and then you'll probably just skip to the boss and all this. So I'm gonna explain each of my actions. So first things first, Rin needs to buff my team by 300%. How do I do that? By ramping, by burning with my normal arts. So you can see I'm spamming my normal arts. So I NA with my Miranda immediately so that I can tank everything, so that no one is frozen. So I don't need to pop my nudist, which provides me freeze res for 10 seconds if you didn't know. Then I pop my TA on my Ainz and my Liza when I can, so that I can immediately start trying to get the farm running. The farm is an arts gen farm, you get what I mean? Like it's a cycle, right? Then I TL my Miranda when I can. So you will see that I spam TA on Liza and TA on my Ainz, and my NA for my Rin, TA for my Miranda. Now I'm gonna hit Alvina. So if you don't know what's the mechanics of Alvina, you can see Scylla magic damage taken up, which means that I take more magic damage up. So Alvina, the way the mechanics work is that every time she arts at the thresholds, she's gonna proc disease. And the more units on my team are diseased, the more damage she does. So you can see right now, she doesn't deal as much damage, especially because I proc Coronos here. Keep in mind, I don't have any disease cleanse or anything, so I need to be very careful with how I play. Right now I'm using Nudist so that I'm not going to be destroyed. I pop the threshold immediately so my true weapon is still in place. Then I TA to refresh the 27k barrier. Then I use Coronos again, just refreshing it. 27k should be enough for this last threshold, so I'm perfectly fine without the threshold, without the TA. Then after that, I'm going to dump everything here. Still ramping. I have 6 stacks right now. Where do you see 6 stacks? It's here, 6 stacks. I need to show you guys, because from what I understand is that some of my viewers, they actually ask me like, oh, I didn't know you can see that on your boss you can read. Actually, on the screen, there's so much things you can read from the screen. For example, from here, you can see that fire res down, fire res down. So right now what I'm doing is I'm stacking. There were 3 mobs, I think. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna NA so that I can proc 1 on the boss and 1 on the mob. Now I SA, because I have 9 stacks. 270 and 300 is not a big difference. I try to reach this threshold ASAP. Then after that I pop my true weapon and I pop my Coronos to make sure that I don't take as much magic damage as I should be. Right now she's invulnerable, so I don't need to do anything yet. I NA here because there's a mob here ready to proc. Even if I miss, one of them is going to give me the 10 stack. So now I'm maxed. TA here, reduce magic res. Now I can use my TA. I'm going to reduce damage res here. I save Kronos here because I'm not in a hurry to art gen. I'm using this more for her second phase, her second threshold here, because I need this damage res up. Now I pop the both of them. I pop LSS just in case. It's art gen and free health anyways, especially when I'm diseased. Though I will admit that this TA is a bit useless. I should hold it, but in a way it's also resetting. And once I took damage from here, I immediately TA here to refresh the 27k. It's very important. Now she's frozen, I need to nudist and cleanse, because nudist does not cleanse it actually, it just provides res up the next time you take cleanse. You take freeze. So now I'm dumping to make sure I reach this threshold, because I already popped my true weapon. Then I reset. And at the same time, these SAs will kill the Silas that come in here. As you can see, it is 4. If I didn't kill them by then, my Miranda would have died immediately. This was a mistake, because she was still invulnerable. You see, I popped that Charlotte's Ruffles too early. And now I'm going to dump as much as I can to try to reach the last threshold, though I'm not sure of my limits. Right now I TA because I need to reset the debuff. I'm not sure how long it lasts, but generally you want to use a TA after an SA to alternate it. Now she's frozen, so I need to be careful. Once I'm comfortable that she's going to be able to TA, I use my Kratos. But the most important thing is, by the time I reach here, I need to have my true weapon ready and my Kronos ready. But apparently it didn't matter because it seems like I popped it too early. But do keep in mind that's very important. It can be a very important detail. I pop this just in case, right when I'm about to reach. I use Charlotte's Ruffles to try to make sure she goes back down by the Rin TA. And oh wow, okay, I guess Kronos is available. Now she's going to Absolute Zero, which is her last game nuke. I'm going to refresh this TA just in case. And she's dead. So, I hope you guys learned some tips from this video, and I will see you in the next video.